right. I'm gonna ask you a dead ass question. I'm trying to wild right now. Mm-hmm. How far back was the hairline at this point, bro?
Yo,
show the people how far back.
At this point, it was probably like right here.
Nah, you lying.
I swear, bro.
Shit.
I swear.
Word.
It was like right around here at the top.
What's going on? We back at it with another episode of the Come Home podcast. On the podcast, we got real talk by real men about the biggest opportunity out right now, which is really coming home and being bald, having the confidence and embracing it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all done heard my story, talked about it on every episode, how I went through the hair loss journey, how I struggled with it, how I got back in my bag. Today I got another guest who stays in his bag. I got another guest who stays in his bag, my young dog Chin. So we in Raleigh right now shooting. Came up with him in the city. So Chin, talk to the people, give him a quick introduction, my dog.
Yes, sir, man. Chin, go by Chino Scott on IG, man. From Raleigh, grew up in Raleigh, and in Charlotte now. IT wizard, so man, out here with my OG, man.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk. Love.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
Nah, thank you. It's a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? Me and Chin been chopping it up, and he knew he had to get up here.
Yeah.
He knew he had to get up.
He been getting at me for years. Getting at me for years, man. But it's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling.
For sure. We finally here.
Really talk about this.
And so again, y'all done seen my story, right? So I feel like when it comes to like my main crew, there's maybe one or two people that came home before me. But I was the first one in the crew that came home, was like, you know what, I'm finna make a platform. I'm finna talk that talk, right. And I'm finna try to help other homies come home. So I remember very vividly when my dog was going through it, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like, we not Nigerian, so y'all know how we is. Yeah. We outside, we prideful, we got drip, we do all that.
Right.
So Chin big on the gram, so I used to see him posting these pics. And I was like, nah, I can't let my dog rock. I can't let this walk no more. So occasionally I would make a joke. I would tag my dog. He would get back at me. But I never knew what he was really, because y'all know me, man. Like, I'm seeing a homie going through it, and I don't really know what's going on in their head. Obviously, I went through it, but the way people deal with that is very different. You know what I'm saying? So I really was thinking like, damn, what's taking so long? I'm over here doing my best to try to make it seem like, it's cool, bro. You can do it.
You can do it.
But everybody got to go through their own journey.
That's a fact.
So, dog, before we even get into that, I want to talk about coming up in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Because
coming up in Raleigh, we knew what it meant to have a fresh lineup, had a fresh drip, all that, and it meant a lot. So talk to me about coming up, what kind of hair you had coming up, how you felt about it. Let's get into it.
First of all, man, I grew up in Raleigh, but we moved here middle school, high school from Jersey.
Okay.
So adapting to the down south lingo, down south swag was totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. So I remember I'm trying to think, man. It was just when you young and you kind of just ripping and running.
Yeah. It's
you don't be thinking about the little things let me make sure I brush my hair in the morning. So I remember one day I came to school and shit, and niggas was like, yo, why you got the guy got BDBs in his head? I was just like, yo. I didn't even know what it was at the time. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is my hair, yo. This is my hair. And I had to start learning, start grooming. I'm like, all right, yo. So it's once you get that one joke that stick with you,
oh yeah,
you like, all right, yo, let me make sure this never happens again.
What age was this, bro?
This was probably 8th grade.
Okay. So right before you went to high school, because high school get real.
Yeah,
in middle school, it can't, depends,
middle school real. Middle school is real too. Because, we still looking at ass and titties now. We ain't, we still like shit. So, you ain't trying to get clowned in front of people, and it's like, yo, let me make sure this never happens again, my G. So that's when, the process really started, taking care of the hair. But I always had a low cut. I was never a guy that grew his hair out crazy. I feel like back in the day, low cuts with the temp fade was really the go-to. You know what I'm saying?
They still a way. That's a classic skill.
Yeah, exactly. If you got it, you know what I'm saying. But I would say, and then the sporting waves, I couldn't never get the 360s. I always tried to get the 360s, and it never worked out, man. With the sporting waves, with the do rag, yeah, man.
So I got to interrupt you right there, bro, because the sporting waves and the do-rag, anybody that came up in the 90s, anybody that was, and it's not just a Raleigh thing. I know this is nationwide. Spinners was a thing you had to have.
You had to.
You know what I'm saying? You had to try to train your hair, right? So I know for me, I was brushing all the time, do-rag all the time. Like I would try different things
religiously,
and I never had the crazy 360.
Nah, I
never
never
had the crazy ones, but my joints were solid. I could hold my own. So how would you rate your waves on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like, okay, this dude's swimming. This is nuts, and 1 being obviously
I gotta keep it a
bag.
Keep it a bag. I'd say probably like 7, 7.5.
Okay,
like,
that's
the waves. It was there, but it's like once the hair started to grow, it's like all right, you got to keep cutting it. You got to keep the cut going. But yeah, man, I would say solid 7 to 7.5. I just seen better, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I was still rocking mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I was still rocking mine. That's how you put it together. You know what I'm saying? With the fit and everything. Yeah, growing up in Raleigh, man, Raleigh's a place where it's like I love it because if you show love, you get love back.
That's the stamp.
You know. That's the best part I feel about Raleigh, man. If you show love, it's like there's people still today that I still talk to. I still bumped into yesterday that it's like, damn, me and these people have been solid for about 10, 12 years. You don't get that everywhere, especially a guy moving, growing up in Jersey. Yeah. There's a lot of grimy niggas in Jersey. I love Jersey too, though. I'm from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of griminess in there. And, Raleigh always showed me love, man. So, I mean, yeah, man. And, niggas play sports, so it's always, it's very competitive, sports, you know what I'm saying? People don't talk about that enough. Like
the city is one of them places where there obviously it's a massive basketball city, but talk to me about football.
Yeah, football, on the football side, we got a lot of guys like, we got Braxton Berrios, we got Dexter Lawrence on the Giants, Braxton Berrios played for the Dolphins.
Wow.
We got I'm trying to think. We got a couple other guys.
We just sent some guys to top colleges too. Like a couple of my dogs when I was in Southeast, we had sent some folks to NC State, Notre Dame, University of Maryland.
Wake Forest done sent hella people. I can't even keep track of Wake Forest. Yeah, okay. We got Bryce Love. We got and then my homie Todd Smith played at Wakefield. And it's too many, bro. Nigel King, Nigel. So it's just. It's too many to even name, bro. Really, that's just off the dome, bro.
Shout out to the city though, man. Because we definitely put out athletes, man.
For sure, bro. For sure,
no doubt. So you was in the sports landscape, and you feel like when you was in college, high school, before getting into college. What was for me in high school like part of my identity? I played basketball, but I wasn't getting no run like down. So that's why we wasn't winning. It should have been giving me more. But
you was playing for Southeast though. That's dope. That's dope though. That's dope. That's a vibe in itself.
Oh, yeah, I know them
Southeast Garner games.
Southeast was different.
Yeah, I know them games was packed.
Southeast was different. Yeah, man. We had a beautiful thing, but a lot of my personality in high school was based on the look.
Yeah, for sure.
But then also based off of this subculture, that I didn't, the wild whole thing. Everybody knows about the wild. That's from Raleigh. But a lot of that started in high school, ended up turning into what it turned into. So that was a lot of my personality. But talk to me about when you was at Wake Forest. Yeah. What do you feel like was kind of was it the sports? I'm sure it was the drip. We not there, so that played a part. What do you think you made your personality at that time?
I was gonna say it wasn't too many Africans at Wake Forest, keeping it man. So it's just like, I had the luxury of my older brother already going there, so he kind of already opened the door. He was like, "Oh, this is my little brother." So it's just like even before school, I already had big homies on the basketball team or the football team. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, that's Dozy brothers. So it's just like, I was already kind of locked in with people. But Wake Forest, it was kind of like a mixture school, bro. It was like 50% Caucasian, 50% black, you know what I'm saying? And it's like most of the black dudes, most of them, we all played some type of sport. So it was kind of, it was like, you was locked in with your teammates and other athletes, and then, the other kids and stuff like that. It was a cool school. It wasn't nothing crazy, but I mean, it was I would say I was known more for being an athlete, though, for sure.
So talk to me about this, because I don't know for certain, but was you dealing with any of the hair loss in high school, or was that not quite yet?
I was still fresh cut with the fade shorty, bro.
Did you have any homies that had the hairline that was tweaking? It was still early. Everybody was good.
Yeah, everybody was good. No, most of my homies was either had the fresh fade or they was growing their shit out. I seen people in the ugly stages getting dreads. You know what I'm saying? And I seen all that, but I was like, I never wanted to do the dreadhead thing, so no, I ain't gonna lie. We'll get into that in college. There was a moment I did. We'll get into it later. Let me stick on this high school, but yeah, I was definitely first cut with the fade, but I ain't gonna lie. There was a phase. Let me go rewind back. Freshman and sophomore year, my dad was stingy, bro. My dad was not with us. He was like, I could cut your hair, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving where this is going right now, because I was the same way. But my pops finally gave me the freedom. It must have been and I'll never forget this, G. My pops, I think he cut my hair all the way through at least 8th grade. I remember crazy. I was on a bus 7th grade, and my pops had cut my hair, and my pops did a decent job.
Yo, they did. They tried. Yo, they
did
tried.
A decent job. I never looked crazy, but you know, I definitely had
tried.
homies that was on the bus with me that had the way sharper lines.
Yeah, exactly.
So I remember one day I'm on a bus. Maybe my pops was rushing. He didn't do his best job. I'm on a bus one day, and one of my homies, you know, in middle school and high school, you got people who got different like. Caricatures. Yeah. So I had one guy who was the clown. Yeah. One of my homies, he was the clown, the funniest dude ever, made mad jokes. So I'm on a bus one day, and it felt like everything got quiet when he said, it felt like everybody heard it. It got quiet. Yeah. And he was like, Ken, that's the worst haircut I ever seen, bro. And I was like, dog. Like,
that's how it be, bro. Those things stick with you, bro.
Stick with you, gang.
They stick with you.
Yeah, so tell me, your pops was cutting you, keep going.
Yeah, my pops was cutting me, bro. And it just got to a point where, like, you know, like, it wasn't even, like, no jokes or nothing, but you know when, back in the day, people used to snack your neck. I'm like, that's a neck, that's a neck. It got worse for me. Niggas just start slapping my head, bro. That's how I knew, like.
He was giving you the one? What kind of cut was he giving you?
Yo, it was like, bro, it wasn't even the 1. It was like the 0.5, my G. It was like like, you know what I'm saying?
Stop,
it was like,
stop right there. Stop right there. Look, Nigerian uncles, y'all gotta stop doing this to us. Y'all
got to the barbershop, man, please.
Doing this to us. This is a PSA for
the future generation, please.
Nigerian homies, the Nigerian uncles. If you're a Nigerian, you finna have a kid, do not subject your kid to the bathroom DIY cuts. You don't gotta do that no more. To all my uncles,
it probably was a DIY. Yeah,
you ain't gotta do it no more, man. Give us a break,
please, man. Please, I beg. For real, bro. All
right. So give me the 0.5 cut.
The 0.5 cut is like, let me see what I can compare it to. It's like a little bit lower than Doc. It's probably Doc Rivers low.
It's bad. This is bad.
Doc Rivers low, Ty Lue, a little bit lower than Ty Lue.
I gotta chop it with your pop next time I see him. He gotta holler at me for this.
Nah, man, he put us through hell, bro.
This is crimes against humanity. You gotta chill out.
And I ain't even have the facial hair growing yet. I probably had a little stash.
Yeah,
I ain't had it. So it's just like you looking like, you know, you know what I'm saying, basketball head. You know what I'm saying? In 9th grade, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you start going to the shop? How did you convince him?
Bro, we just had to sit him down. I was really Dozy. And the thing about it is my brother Dozy, I love him to death, but Dozy, he just be with whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just like when you got an older brother that just don't really, it's like, bro, I'm in these books. I'm just hooping. I don't really care about none of that.
Yeah.
Like he really Kevin Durant. Like,
yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's my brother, bro. Like Kevin Durant is just like my brother. They don't care about nothing but school and hoops. That's all they don't give a nothing else. That's it.
I'm crying. So, Shout out to KD Trey, but man, 100%.
He on the top 5 list of niggas I need to come home.
Yeah, we know that.
But yeah, man. So yeah, having an older brother like that, and so it's just like your dad expect you just to fall in line. So it's like, yo, if he with it, then you got to be with it too. And I got to a point where I had to buck. I'm like, listen, my grades are straight. I'm like, it be on the road. Everything's working. Like, yo, I need money to go to the barbershop. Like, this is outrageous at this point. This is outrageous. Like, I need me a first lineup with a temp fade. I already know what I want. Just give me the money.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And back then, cuts wasn't nuts, right? You was paying 20, maybe 23, 25
Yeah, it was definitely like 20 with a tip. Like, nothing too crazy. Mm-hmm. Nothing too crazy. So, yeah, I mean, like, so back, I think it was like, second semester sophomore year. It's crazy because I just got moved up to varsity, too, for basketball. So I was like, yeah, this is dope. Now I get the fresh cut. And I think we had a game day too, so I was just feeling myself. I was like,
no doubt.
Yeah, fresh cut, and we got a game today. So yeah, that's kind of where it really. But I mean, when we were getting the cuts, it just we had to get, because my hair it grow back quick. Okay. So it was just like, yo, you got to get past that first week of the fresh cut, and then by that second week, you start to get your shape back. You know, so it's like that 0.5 turned into a 1. You know what I'm saying? After a week.
This is insane, yo.
It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it a bag with you, bro, because like, so for people who don't know what we're talking about, that one. So when I was getting a cut, when I was still getting a fresh, I think I was getting a 1.5, 1.5.
Yeah, that's usually what most people.
And that's about it's like kind of in the middle between like a dark and a light, right? They're still good. You know what I'm saying? So if you're getting a 1, some people talk about the Kobe cut. When Kobe was, that's like what a 1 is.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's saying he was getting a 0.5.
Yes.
So that thing is, he was basically almost home. Like, I'm keeping it a bag. He was almost home already. Like, that's what the 0.5 is, really. Dang, so you made
This is not the 90s.
Yeah, you made it out of that. That's insane.
Bro. Yeah,
That's
bro.
Well, so just keep it back. Was you ever getting jokes on the cut?
Of course, for sure, bro. You gotta. But the thing about it is, one thing I learned about Raleigh is you gotta have something for everybody. Yeah. So it's like, yo, you know these guys are about to join you. You go in and have before you even step to school, you should already have at least 5 jokes for each motherfucker. Like at least have something going. It's just like, yo, like before people even walk up to me, I'm looking at what you wearing. I'm looking at like how you walking. I'm looking at everything before you even join me. I already got a clip ready for you. That's how you got to be in Raleigh, bro. That's how you got to, man. That's one thing I learned, bro. You got to have a clip for everybody, bro.
No doubt.
So, but yeah, of course, bro. But I'm the type of guy, I've always been self-confident, bro. Yeah. So it's just like, it don't ever shake my confidence. And for me, it's like, I feel like when people join on you, those are most of your closest friends anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's really out of love anyway.
Yep.
So I don't really take none of that personal. But yeah, of course. Coming through it, Michael Jordan head ball ass. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan head ass. Like, come on, bro.
I'm in tears, bro.
I was getting it, bro. Major pain head ass. Nigga, come on, bro.
Yo, I love the city, man. I love the city. Okay.
Yeah.
So talk to me. Your pops finally let you start going to the shop.
Yeah.
Talk about that feeling of now you getting that shop cut.
Yeah, of course. You're getting the confidence.
Yeah.
Now you feel like, when you talking to little shorty behind the bus, you get that confidence now. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you taking your little, this is 10th grade, so I was like, we taking, is this MySpace? This Facebook day. So you taking them little Facebook pictures, you ain't gotta have the hat on today, you know what I'm saying? You can throw the fresh cut on with the polo, you know what I'm saying? With the rosary, Throw that on real quick. Take your little Facebook photo, you know what I'm saying? See who like you like back. You know how that goes, you know what I'm saying? So
I love what you just said because you really just took it back to the drip back in. We talking about 2008, 2010, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly, facts.
You talking about the rosary, the polos. Because when I was at Southeast, so this is 2003 to 2004 to 2008, basically. I think polo got popping like 2006, I said. I feel like my sophomore year started getting popping. By like my junior year at the East, it was polo or nothing.
It was nothing.
It was polo or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the city, that's what you had.
And it had different layers. You had the little small joint, and then it got to a point where you had to get the rugby style. That's how you know you was getting money. Like the rugby polos, that's how you know. Like I was like, all right, yeah. Like I done seen a couple of my homies wear the rugby 5 days straight. I'm like, yeah, y'all are bugging, bro. I only got money for like one.
Yeah, it was different.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to, I can't say like, where I used to go for those, like Marshalls, you get them joints for like that, for the low, yeah, because the mistake I made in the beginning was trying to go to the actual polo store in the mall.
Because I can't remember, I could be off, but you correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like a low back in the day, if you was going to the polo store, if you was going to Macy's or whatever, it was about, I feel like about 65.
65,
for
70.
Just
for the little orders. The big rugby joint is 100, 110, bro. So it's just like, yo, you go to Marshalls, bro, you get some joint for like maybe 25, 30, bro.
Shout out to the cheat codes.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You gotta to know that.
Yeah, bro. You gotta get them on the sale, man. Sale rack for sure.
That's all right. So rest of high school. Now you go into the shop. I'm assuming the rest of high school, you was good. You in your bag. Everything is everything.
Yeah.
You really coming in a form who like you feel like this is who Chino is. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No doubt. Yeah.
So talk to me about the transition to college then, dog. The transition to college. Do you switch up the haircut at all? You still going with
I'm still definitely doing traditional, temp fade or just sometimes just regular, just straight up cut. Just make sure the edges is sharp. So I was doing that, and then really senior year, man. Senior year was kind of crazy because that's when you're trying to figure out where you going to college and all that, and that's when for real, that's when niggas start talking to girls from other schools. So now you like we branching out of Wake Forest. You talking to girls to Wakefield, Leesville, Sanderson, Broad. You just macking at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would say I was definitely just keeping it just like I said. I was never a guy that really kind of grew my hair out. I was definitely just more traditional with my joints and just temp fade or I would. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I had a little part phase. People forget about the little part phase, a little juice part, and then let me take this joint off.
Yeah, man, stop playing with the people, man.
Let me take this joint off.
Stop playing with the people, man. You on a podcast with a hat on, man.
See the ball, beautifulness, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man. Like niggas used to do the little middle juice cut,
Okay, for sure.
or the little side part. Yeah, I had my part days. I did like those, and then I would say everybody had this phase, the little mohawk phase.
Oh yeah, I did that.
I think that was like maybe sophomore year. I forgot about that. Yeah. If you were a hooper, you know you had the little Russell Westbrook mohawk. Like if you was a real hooper, you tried it. I think Stan and them tried it. Troop and them. Yeah, if you was a real hooper, you tried it at least once. That was the vibe. That was the vibe, the little mohawk vibe, for sure.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So
take me to college, because like when I think about college, from myself personally, like I did what I did at the East. I got to college, and that's like a bigger stage, right?
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
a bigger platform, and you coming from the city. Everybody that comes from the R,
Mm-hmm.
you already expecting to get to college and be somebody. You expecting to get on that campus and create your own lane type of situation.
For sure.
So talk to me as you get to college. It was Campbell.
Yeah, it was Campbell University.
Yeah. Talk to me about.
So, I mean, here's the thing, right? Campbell it's a dope school. I'm glad I graduated from it, and I did what I did there. Great academic school, private school too as well. And then of course my brother was there too. It's crazy too, right? Like just following my brother. That's what it seemed like. But no, he was playing ball up there, and but yeah, they were just recruiting me heavy for football. I mean, I had a couple other schools. What I have? UNC Charlotte, but they didn't have a football team yet. Yeah, so they was telling me wait a year, and I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to wait no year. Like I should like in hindsight, I'd be thinking about it, I'm like, damn, maybe I should have did that. But I had them, what was it, Western, then a couple D2s. I think I had like with Shaw, St. Aug, all them. I think I had one more, and then App State wanted me to walk on and shit. I prefer walk on, but I was just like Campbell. They came to my class. That's really what it was. They came to my class once, and then they came to see me at lunch once. Okay. So that's why I was like, all right, these niggas rocking with me. Like they
But they
really
push for the effort.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I'm gonna just rock with them as D1. F it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good offer. My brother already there, so it's just like, I'm gonna be comfortable anyway. So yeah, it was cool, man. I met some great people at Campbell, man. There's a couple Raleigh homies that went there too.
Hairline was still strong whole time?
Yeah. I would say it was like junior year in college, bro. Yeah, that's when.
Talk to me.
That's
man.
when I wanted to, because if you're a football head, it's the same thing with the Western. Some football, it's like you want to kind of grow dreads. I don't know what it is, but it's like if you play football, sometimes you just want to grow your hair out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I made a decision one time. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna grow my hair out. Like I ain't never grown my hair out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do it. So I was in the process of doing it, but I kept getting like the little lineup. So my homie used to cut my hair. My homie Patron, he used to cut my hair. He the first one to tell me. He was just like, I think you going bald, bro. I was like, what you talking about, bro? Like, stop playing with me. Because he the type of dude, he joke a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, man, stop playing with me. He's like, nah, for real. Like, he laughing. Like, he got one of them, like, historic laughs, so he really laughing. I'm like, bro, stop fucking playing with me, bro. I'm not going bald, bro. You just cut my hair, bro. I ain't even trying to hear this right now, bro. So he the first one to really tell me, and then he showed me a picture. I was just like, damn.
So it was the line. It was the lineup.
Yeah. No, like, it was like really the middle.
Okay, so it was standing up here.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was standing up there a little bit. So, but the line was still good. So, but then he told me, he was like, I don't think you should grow your hair out because it's like, it's gonna get worse. So that's why I was like, all right, well, just cut it like low from now on. So that's what I was trying to do. Then by the end of junior year, going to senior year, the hairline, like the edges started coming back a little bit. So now I'm like, damn, like this ain't it.
But your pops is bald.
Yeah, my pops is bald.
So
and he got a twin brother. He's bald too. So
okay.
Like,
so you had already seen it, but you just not think it's gonna happen to you.
Because I'm thinking Dosie's good. So and then I'm thinking like, out of all people I meet, bro, my parents got 4 boys. I got to be the first. Like I'm just like, man, this some bullshit. And I'm the one that get the most play. Like I'm the one that's
I'm the one that's outside.
Exactly. So I'm just like, this don't make no sense. I'm just like, in hindsight, it makes sense because guys like that, you got to be humble.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely humbles you. So, but yeah, man, I would say, junior year, it started to thin a little bit. So that's when niggas start getting, what was it? Barbershop. The barbershop introduced you to, what's the name? Beijing. They introduced you to that joint. The little magic spray. Magic spray. They introduced you to that. It's like, they start putting that on there. So the first time he did it, I didn't even realize. I thought he was just spraying some the little alcohol. I'm like, what is he? So first time he did it, he just did it like. So I look at my shot, I'm like,
Oh, wow. That bounced back.
Yo, I'm thinking like, yo,
This barber nice.
yeah, I'm rocking with you. Gave me a good ass tip and everything. I'm like, yeah, bro, I appreciate it. I'm looking at the mirror like, yo, my back. I'm back. Like, you know, so you get in the shower, you know what I'm saying? Then you rinse off and then you realize like, oh, this man done put some dye in my head.
Let's talk about this though. Because even today, sometimes I go to the shop and barbers would like violate me and like throw some spray on my beard, and I don't like none of that. No, I'm like, yo, don't tell me if you don't just spray me on here. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like back in the day, when the first time I got hit with it too, it was kind of by surprise.
Yeah.
And I think I probably had the same reaction as you, like, oh, there's something to help fix this.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, later, like, it can like smear off. So things I would think about is like, okay, cool, because I was in a relationship, so I'm outside.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, if I'm stay over a shorty bed one night, like it could get on her. So I'm thinking about all the things that could happen. So I'm like, oh nah, like I'm not finna get caught slipping like that. Shorty be like, what's that on my pillow? What happened?
Yeah,
and they see my
no, you don't want to get caught like that.
You don't want that to happen.
Nah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
And for me, who I always felt like my superpower was like my authenticity, right? So I never wanted to come off. I was trying to be on some fake shit. Like, I was like, nah, that's not my stilo.
Yeah.
So I was always concerned about that. So barbers, I'm just talking to y'all.
Yeah, please ask first.
Please ask. What happened to consent?
Exactly.
We need barber consent forms from now on.
Facts.
Because it's outrageous. You cannot spray my head, do not spray my beard without letting me know.
It's ridiculous.
That's a violation for sure.
Yeah, definitely. You might lose out on the tip.
Like
for real. Nah, that's a fact. They do be doing it without asking though. That is fact.
It's kind of like, yo, like I understand that maybe it's a barber. You feel like you cut a lot of people, so you know people like what they don't like. But nah. I personally, I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to have control over my, how everything's gonna shake.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to be authentic with your. Yeah. You don't want to make it seem like something there and it ain't there.
Yeah. And some people they're cool, and I'm not knocking people that rock with it.
Yeah.
If you rock with that, for sure, do what you do. Yeah. But as for me, that ain't my stilo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not my thing either. But yeah, I mean, I ain't like it wasn't my thing because I was rocking with this little Beijing joint, but it's like, it got to a point where it's like. It only gonna last for so long, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? Buy the spray and start. It never got that deep for me.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When a couple times I got to Beijing early when I was losing my joint, I very vividly remember being in the shower, like showering like this, to not get the Beijing wet, right? So I'm like trying to make sure my head don't get wet or that Beijing gone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So there's so many, like you get that Beijing, you get that topic spray.
Yeah.
Now you got to figure out how do I make it last.
Exactly.
Right? And that's a whole other story. Like,
now you introduce yourself into Rogaine in that way.
Bro,
and it's just like, bro, it's never, like I said, it's not. It got to a point where it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. But now let's get into it, man. So you realize you're losing it. He hit you with the Beijing. You thinking like, okay, like maybe this could work.
This could work.
What's next? When do you? Because again, for me, it felt like it was a while that I was like, yo, so my boy Chin, when you gonna commit? So what were you going through? Tell me also where when you started going back, what were people saying? And also tell me about what you was feeling like from a confidence standpoint. How was that hitting you?
I mean, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was always self-confident, but at the same time, most people you see me, even on my Instagram, it's like, if you look at my old pictures, there's a whole lot of hats.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of...
You had a hat phase that was nuts. Actually, my dog might have had an all-time hat phase. Yeah, you had a hat phase that was
switching it up. Yeah. Switching it up every time.
I'm going to keep it a bag. Yeah. Same thing. Like, maybe I didn't wear them on the gram a lot, but but before I started losing my hair, I never wore hats. Yeah. Because I always had a fresh line. I never wore hats. As soon as I started realizing it, my hat collection definitely skyrocketed. Right? Started more and more hats, more and more hats. So let's talk about. Was you wearing hats before that, or it came a thing?
No, I wore hats a little bit before that. Yeah, I mean, I was always like a hat guy. Okay, but at the same time, like definitely when I started learning, like, all right, this is thinning out. So yeah, for sure. If I know, like, let's say I'm meeting a chick, like, first really try to get comfortable with you. I'm gonna have a little Scully hat, all the way up until it's Pound Town time. You know what I'm saying? All the way up
whole time.
All the way up. Then you go see the real. You know what I'm saying? But
whole time though, because this was my shorties. Some women may call this hat fishing. That's what they call it now.
Yeah, nah,
Hat fishing.
facts.
So you was doing that, keeping it back. Was you hat fishing the shorty?
Low key. But I'm saying, like, I'll make you comfortable to where it's like, yo, at some point you're gonna see me without a hat on.
Yeah.
So it's not like.
So did the shorties ever ask you, like, on a date 3, whatever, like, yo, you
I
always want to have? They never really didn't think nothing of it.
Nah, they never really thought nothing of it. But, yo, I was always scared of that, though.
Yeah, no doubt. No, keep it a bag. Yeah.
But yeah, I always try to keep it fresh, even under the hat, just in case. Yeah, for sure, just in case that happens. But yeah, for sure, man. You know, niggas definitely think about it, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, it was really just beanies and fitteds and dad hats, bro. You just, until just try to keep it as low as possible, you know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where it's just like, like, the line is there, but it's just like everything else is like kind of just, balled it out, you know what I'm saying? So like the Doc Rivers type, you know what I'm saying? It's there, but that's it.
So talk to me about this. Right? You dating, you rocking the hats a lot. You know what you're going through personally, you know what I'm saying? And you said eventually you would take the hat off. Usually, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting into the action with the hat on. That's insane.
That's crazy. Right?
That's insane. Kept the
Never
hat
did
on.
that. No,
kept the hat on in the situation. That's insane.
Mid-stroke is crazy. Nah,
cool.
Never.
So you was taking the hat off. Do you ever remember, like, maybe dealing with a chick, you finally take the hat off, and they was ever like, oh, like, or said something to you? Did that ever happen like that?
They usually would say, like, they wouldn't say nothing bad, but they'd be like eventually they'd be like, you should just go bald. Like, so like, so you should go bald. Like, I heard that a couple times, and I'd just be like, yeah, all right, I hear you. They'd be like, you look nice bald. They'd be like, I like your beard, so you should just, I think you look nice. Like, I heard that multiple times, you know what I'm saying? So
let's talk about that, bro, because I always tell people, for me, for sure, it was definitely one of them situations was like, well, internally, I was beating myself up. Yeah. But on the outside, a lot of people would also tell me, just come home. Yeah. Right? And, when we going through it, we would think like, oh, they're telling you to go bald or come home. That's a joke. They trying to play you. Yeah, but really, they like, no, for real. But you don't see it like that. You don't see it. You think they trying to, they kind of jokes.
Trying to clown on you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So tell me about that, because, like, I think it's funny that, like, a lot of it ends up being an internal battle that we fight. We fighting our own demons. For sure. When the outside world, like, yo, just come on, shave your head.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's just a phobia of, not wanting change. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then
especially when you used to kind of being that guy. You used to being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, oh, for the first 20 years of my life, this worked.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I was him for X amount of years with this look. So that is that change is very scary.
Yeah, it's very scary. So it's just like, it definitely can mess with your confidence, where it's just like, all right, the fans still gonna love me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so it's just one of those things where it's just like, yo, you gotta, like I said, you gotta be self-confident in yourself. I mean, and then at the same time, once you get the cosign from women, to me, that's all. I don't even give a fuck about what niggas talking about. Cosign from the women, all right, bet. I can rock with this. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to all the women who love the ball homies right now. Y'all
for sure, for sure. We love y'all back, man, for sure.
And I always say, like, I think we outside right now. I think it's our time. And a lot of
we in our prime years.
We in our prime. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of women will hit me in my DMs like, thank you what you do. Thank you for what you're doing for Kenny, for the bald man. They need to come home. Like, I hate when a guy be holding on to his hairline. Yeah. We love bald man. Like, constantly get those messages. So I really appreciate the woman who is like doing their best to try to like make sure that homies ain't out here with the weak hairlines.
It's
like,
crazy.
It's bad.
With the balding spots, all that in the middle.
Horrible. And like the women are telling you like, yo, you would look better bald. But somehow as guys, it's tough for us to hear that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to make that transition sometimes because, like you said, like you're used to doing this for X amount of years and it's working for you. So it's just like you doing something totally different. It's just like, nah, and then, your looks, nigga, dudes, they really give a F about their looks, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
of course,
that can switch your whole thing up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't do it correctly, you don't do it right. But either way, it's just like, it's definitely better than, I've seen guys that I haven't seen guys personally, but it's like, going to Turkey to get, what is it, the plastic surgery? Yeah, the hair transplant. It's like, man, it's never that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's never that deep.
It's not that deep.
Don't do it.
And like, I think personally, when I was finna shave my head, I was very nervous of what I was gonna look like, right? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I had the beard. I think my beard started coming in when I never really had both strong. I never had the strong beard and the strong hairline. because God can't give me that much power.
Yeah.
God cannot give me that much power.
You had to humble you.
You know what I'm saying? So I never had both for real.
Yeah.
But I also never thought about getting a transplant. I was like, and I have homies that cop the transplant. You know what I'm saying? More power to them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the hairline, they got to get
that
another
bad.
one now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's time for you to run it back.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, that was never my stilo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt like, I'm just a natural, you know what I'm saying? I just like being who I am. I don't really like no addition, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt like who I was enough.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. So when I finally did it, you know, for me, like I came home, I was in a relationship at the time, and my girl was rocking with it, you know, she thought it was smooth. But I still, at the time, I used to be on IG a lot, and it took me at least 2.5 months to post on IG. And be like, I'm here with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember my first post on IG with it. Yeah, you gotta. That's how you know.
Talk to me about, before we get to your IG post. Talk to me about the transition. How how did you decide it was time?
Oh, it was pandemic. Yeah, 2020. Because first of all, I mean, no barbers, so you know, so it's just like, you know, at that point, you wearing a do rag just so you don't gotta show your hair. That's how bad it is. It's just like at this point, it's like. Yeah, bro, it's like half back of this part is dark, and then it's just like it's starting to get like this part is light. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So now I look kind of like, what's going on? Now you looking like George Jefferson a little bit. You
bro,
know what
all right, I'm gonna ask you a dead ass question. But I'm trying to wild right now.
Mm-hmm.
How far back was the hairline at this point, bro?
Yo,
show the people how far back.
At this point, it was probably like right here.
Nah, you lying.
I swear, bro.
Shit.
I swear.
Word.
It was like right around here at the top. Yeah, like right here, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And it's light here and dark like around here, so it looked like
you kind of had to wear the hat.
Yeah, exactly. Of course.
Yeah, you kind of had to wear the hat.
At that point, you know, because it's just like, yo, there's no barbers. I'm like, yo, I don't even know how to cut my arm. I know how to cut my hair bald, but I don't know how to line myself up. So I'm like, you know, I don't know nobody in the city like that really I could trust with my hair to really like cut it like that, you know. So
also, I ain't gonna lie, I'm keeping it bag. You was gonna need some witchcraft type of barber.
Yo. That's why you gotta go. You gotta go to the shop for that. Yeah. Ain't no home at home barber gonna do that for you.
Ain't no DIY gonna get that done.
Yeah, exactly.
You're professional for sure.
For sure. Expert, actually. Yeah. Expert. Not even professional, an expert. You didn't even expertise at this, my nigga.
I'm crying.
So yeah, bro. It's just bro. So 2020. I was actually staying with a shorty at the time during the pandemic. Yo, shout out to her. She knows she is, but you know, and she was just saying like same thing, like you should just cut your hair, man. So I was just like, man, like yo, I'm in the house, we ain't going nowhere. It's a pandemic. Like, might as well just do it and see how it look.
But bro, let me ask you a question, right? Because you just said I'm keeping it bad. You just said you were saluting like this, right?
Yo, like,
right? I'm gonna keep it right.
Let's keep it funky. Like this.
You're saluting. So at this point, my G, like, did it ever cross your mind like, yo, I'm already down bad?
Yeah.
So what? And to me, that's the question I be trying to answer. Like when I was going through, when I talked to homies, it's like what we already know we already know we're not looking good. We already know the hairline is bad or like so. What are we so afraid of to make like?
Yo, it's just like I said, bro. It's just that phobia of change, bro. You just like, yo, I don't want to just let it go. Yeah. Yo, you just want to hold on to it because you just like, yo, I feel like I'm too young to be bald. Like bald this early. It's like, yo, like I'm still in my late 20s. Like, yo, like, you know. So it's just kind of like, I don't want to be bald this early. Like, I still want to like you just have that phobia, bro. You just want to keep your hair, bro. But I'm here to let y'all know. Just let it go, bro. Come home. You know, if your hairline is up here like mine was, or back here, it's just like, yo, man, just come home, man. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, man. They're still gonna love you. They're still gonna love you. Trust me, they will.
Shout out to Dave Dash, paid in full, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
If I leave the game, they still gonna love me though.
Exactly. That's how I felt.
I love it, man. Ace Mitch, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro.
So pandemic, she's kind of give you the nod, like, yo, it's time. You shouldn't be making shake. You're like, yo, I ain't got nothing to lose, really. Like, I'm in the crib. So tell me about that day you decided to come home. Like, were you using the T outliner? How was you finish? Was you gonna go to the store and get a razor?
Yeah, I got the Baldwin razor at the little what's it was, the beauty supply store.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they got the little balding, like literally specifically for balding, so I ain't even got no gap on it, nothing. It's just straight iron. You know what I'm saying? Just so once I did it, got me a little mirror, got some alcohol, got the little disinfectant wipes for the clippers, and then once I did it, I was like, all right, this ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad because like you said, once you get the beard, it kind of like mellows you out a little bit. It's like, all right. Now I just feel like I'm on my grown man shit.
Yeah.
Like that's really how you got to step to it. But even when I first did it, I still was like, a hat fiend, you know what I'm saying? Or still was just like, it took me kind of like a minute to just be like, I'm about to just step out baldy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then here's the other thing, like summertime is like, that's when I was never really a shades guy because I hate, like sometimes when you get to the spot, it's like when you lit, you like, I can't see shit. I don't even see nobody. But then I started to like step my shade game up a little bit. So now it's like, now you got the baldy with the shade, with the beard. It's like, all right, got a little fit. And me, I'm going to be, I'm going to be me.
You're going to do that, yeah.
I'm going to be me with the clothes. So it's just like, I'm going to make it work regardless. So that's how, you just start to transition and you start to, realize like how you can accessorize yourself also as well. But yeah, I mean, I think, the ball phase is just like, man, first of all, you saving bread. And it's just like, yo, bro, you don't got to wake up and worry about nothing, bro.
So talk about the saving bread thing right quick. Because, like, even today, right, when we came up, haircuts was $20, $25. I think when I left the game, I felt like I was still paying, like, $25 max for a cut when I left the game. Yeah. But today, homies be sending me screenshots. Like, yo, barber trying to charge me $65.
40, 50,
I done seen 100. I'm like, yo, the game is nuts. Yeah. So, like, I did the math right before I came home, for real. I did the math. And I was like, okay, I'm probably saving about $700 a year. But like based on inflation, the way cut prices is right now, I probably saving about $1,300 a year.
Over $1,000 for sure.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's a good feeling to have, bro. You could use that towards whatever, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And and then even the haggle of getting your barber, making an appointment with your barber and your barber cancel, it just Bro.
The amount of time I used to spend in the barbershop.
It's ridiculous.
It's nuts.
It's ridiculous.
Yo, what's good, man? I'm about to come to the shop. I'm pulling up at 3. All right, I see you at 3. I pull up at 3. I don't get in the chair till 4:30.
Exactly.
Like, it used to be nuts. So the time saved is, because also what they say, time is money.
Exactly. So that's even more.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're keeping it in a bag, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's even more. So that's why it's just like, man, honestly, bro, going bald, bro, is one of the best, definitely for sure for me, one of the best decisions I made, bro, because it's just like, like you said, like once you're already down bad, it's just like, yo, there ain't no really coming back. Like once your hair starts, leaving you, it's like, it's not, you can just regrow. I mean, you can, but it's just like the process of doing that is just like, yo, you could do so much more with that bread.
So you bring up a good point. I want to double back on this right quick. Did you ever think about you said you didn't think about getting a hair transplant? That's a lot, right? So there's a spectrum when you lose it. There's a spectrum of things you could try to save it, and like a hair transplant is on the very last end of the spectrum, right? Did you think of other things? Did you try the roll game? Did you try?
I remember hitting my guy Duke. Duke. Yeah, sure. Duke. Yeah, he just got married. Shout out.
I gotta get J.R. on. Hey, J.R., you owe me a podcast too. That's for sure.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Duke, man. But yeah, I remember hitting him. Because he not to spill his beans, but I remember, I think I stayed the night over at his crib one time. And I was like, yo, like
that's crazy.
Yo, like
that's crazy. Yo,
my fault. Pause. But I'm saying, like, yo, like I came to see my guy, yo. Sure. You know what I'm saying? He let me crash at his crib. Yo, chill, my nigga. God, chill. But what I'm saying is, yo, I asked him about the like whole Rogaine situation.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, giving me like steps on it. And I was just like. I remember one day I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store and get it. I'm like, yo, because he still had his 360s and shit. Okay. I'm like, yo, but I'm like, I can tell like you bought it a little bit, but you still got your joint intact. So I'm like, yo, how you do it? So he told me the Rogaine joint. He was telling me what he did. It's funny because he home now too.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's
seen the light.
Yeah, so I thought about it and I was just like, nah, man, I ain't even about to. I just feel like I'm kind of like you, bro. I just like to be authentic, bro. Like I don't even want to like start like adding all these like extra stuff to my hair just to like keep it to a certain level. It's not even that deep. Yeah, it's not even that deep, bro.
For sure. Because what I always realized, I felt like when you get to trying to hide stuff about yourself, like people can recognize some shit that ain't right. If it ain't authentic, people can kind of peep. And also, I feel like if you get to hiding something, you may start trying to overcompensate with how you act and how you move, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, nah, like I never want people to be like, oh, you acting kind of like, nah. I was like, I just like being 100 because it's always worked for me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Facts. So, I'm the same way, bro. It's like I can't really try to fake it. You know what I'm saying?
It's too much work.
It's like, so I had a little Beijing day. Once I started to realize, like, this joint is only for a certain amount of time, so I might as well just like stop doing it. So I got to the point in barbershop, I'm like, yeah, bro, just cut me straight, bro. I don't even need it no more, man. I'm gonna just let it do. And then they got to the point where they were telling me too, so that's why I knew like, yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Once the pandemic hit, I was cool on it. But yeah, man, like I said, once you get the the shorties rocking with it, it's like that's all I needed, bro. Like 1, 2, 3, shorty say, yeah, I like it. All right.
Bet.
All right with it. We good. We solid.
Bet. So
that's
tell
all I
me,
needed.
did you ever tell me about that first gram post that you launched? Was it did you do like an official launch on the gram?
Nah, it was just kind of like I forgot what it was. I think it was either one of my birthday posts or I don't know. I don't even know. It might have been Psalm's wedding when I took a picture with True.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was it, man. I was just like, I'm just throwing it out there. And then, man, shoot.
By then, you was already in your bag.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't tripping. I got a couple hard eyes, So it's just like that's all I needed, bro.
So when my dog came home, because y'all know me, I'm like Coach Kyle on the recruiting.
Yeah, nah,
I'm like Coach Calipari.
He was on my ass.
So he was one of my 5-star recruits. I was like, yo, I gotta get you to join the home team.
Yeah,
like,
him and Salta was on me religiously for sure. Every time I post, it'd be like, yo, bro, when you come home, bro, this ain't it, bro. Nice picture, but come on, bro.
This time, like he was getting the drip off, but the hairline wasn't doing it. So I was like, yo, I gotta get him to come home. So when he finally joined the home team, I felt like the squad was getting stronger and stronger.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? For
sure.
So I'm happy you finally made the leap, man.
Yeah,
obviously, today you killing it. Super confident with it.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I just got mine yesterday. I think what was it? Friday. Wanted to actually. I usually cut my own hair, but I was in town, so I wanted the beard lined up. So this is me personally. I like the Dominicanos, man. I like the way the Dominicans.
Oh, they get busy.
Yeah, especially on the beard, man. I like the way they take care of my, you know what I'm saying, beard structure. They really, because what they're gonna do is they do the little razor. They use the clipper, and then they put the little gel on you. Then they come back with the razor, boom, 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 like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
they get you right. Yeah,
and they clip it back too, shape it up. It's just like I don't know. Sometimes, no disrespect to, my black barbers, but I feel like they time is money too. So sometimes they just be in and out. They be like, you want to shape up? It's like, that should be, you be done in like 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, as a ball dude, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to hit the shop that often.
Exactly.
So when you do, you like, okay, like I want to get the tough beard line.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And,
sharp.
you know what I'm saying? And again, because I don't, I'm bald. So like, oftentimes when I go into the barber shop, like even if I come out with just a decent beard, I'm like, all right, cool. But the times they get it right, I'm like, oh, I'm rocking with you.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
You're like, you make me feel like, okay, I was at the shop again.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a different feeling. So even the beard can give you that. Let's talk this up about though, because I remember when I was about to get the cut, I was about to come home. I'm like, damn, like maybe I'll never know what it feels like, that fresh cut feeling again.
Yeah.
But as a bald dude, when I get that first bald, I still get that like, okay,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so talk about that feeling. Is it like, you know what I'm saying? Is it still about that same feeling?
No, it is because like, and I work from home, so sometimes you be lazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you work from home. So some days you be like, yo, I know I need to cut my hair today, but I'm gonna just wolf it out. I ain't going out where if I do need to go out, I'm gonna just wear a beanie real quick, I'm not in the mood to cut right now. So when you do finally cut your hair, you cut it down, you be like, all right, yo. I'm that nigga, bro. I'm that nigga for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then, especially then once you start shaping up the beard, it's just like, yeah, bro, you just feel like, you just feel like that guy, bro. You just feel like, like I could bag your chick and another chick. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You got to have that confidence. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so it's definitely, I've grown with it though. But I still get in my pockets here and there because I ain't gonna lie, like people be like, yo, this man capping. I see him. He still be wearing hats. He still be. But yo, I ain't gonna lie. My head be cold though. My head be. That's the one thing people don't talk about. When you go bald, your head be cold almost half the time. Anytime that's not the summertime, your head be cold.
100%, bro. And I'll stand on that 10 toes with you every day, like, cause I still wear hats when I don't need to, and I'm like, yo, cause like when you have hair, like first everybody know me. No, I'll be cold. I'll be cold all the time. Like, I'm cold. So like. And your extremities is where your fingers, your toes, your head.
Yeah.
So like for me, I don't be wearing a hat because I don't like the baldy. I'm trying to cover the baldy. It literally because it just feels cozy. It's that cozy feeling.
It's like putting clothes on your body. It's the same thing.
Very much
like,
so.
I don't want nobody to be like, yo, this man be capping, yo. Like, yo, I'm not capping. I do like my baldy. It's just sometimes when y'all see me out, it's like, yo, my head be cold. Like, I'm gonna wear a hat. That's all.
Just to clear the air.
Just to clear the air. Just to
you know
clear
what
the
I'm
air.
saying?
Because I already know y'all gonna look on my IG and be like, yo, this man got a hat here, hat here, hat. Yo, just chill, relax. Take it easy on us.
I love it, gang. So,
Yes, sir.
You've been home for how many years now? You've been home for how many years?
So 2020. So this is coming on three years. Yeah, 3 years.
No
3
doubt,
years.
no
Yeah,
doubt,
bro.
no doubt.
So I'm still. I'll say I'm still in JV.
Okay.
But I'm about to move up to varsity real soon. About to switch it up, get up on grow man, suave shit.
So my next question, homie, is like, once you join a home team, it's almost you got like a fiduciary duty to like start looking out for other homies who still ain't make it yet. Right?
For
so
sure.
now that you balled, you confident with it, you're in your bag. Do you feel like you kind of like a statesman in the club? Like you see somebody out with that hairline, one of your boys?
Yeah, for sure.
Come chop with them. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. It's your duty to like help them come up because you know what they dealing with because you already been there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So what's your approach when you got homies that still fighting, holding on, looking crazy? How do you try to kind of, it's a little bit community service. How do you give back to the community and like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, there's a couple. Like I said, I think my cousin. I talked to him about it. I'm like, yeah, this ain't it, man. But I would tell him like, yo, listen, like it's coming, So it's just like, just brace yourself, And it's like, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta like be versatile and like, the way you dress, the way you move. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, but also like, you just let them know it's gonna be okay, bro. Like you said, they still gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? And if you gotta start cutting it low, cut it low. You know what I'm saying? Start off with that. Like, yo, let me just instead of me having like a 2, let me start going light and see how that looks. You know what I'm saying? So you can transition yourself into baldness. And that's kind of what I did. I started to get it lower and lower and lower till it was like there's really nothing we can do, bro. Yeah. Once the edges started to come back, it's just like, nah, it's like you got a part, but you ain't even ask for it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you get a part, you ain't even ask for your edges. It's like, come on, bro. You feel me?
Yo, man, yeah, no, that's for real. That's for real.
Yeah, so it's just when it gets to that point, it's like, you might as well just like you said, come home. But yeah, man, like you said, everybody has their own journey though, so it's like you gotta live. People could tell you 100 times, man, but you're gonna have to do it yourself. You're gonna have to make that decision as a man yourself. Like, damn, like, can I live with this? And I'm here to let y'all know, bro. It's gonna be okay on the outside. They still gonna love you. They still gonna rock with you, man. And just like we said, it's just change. Some change is good. Some change is good. So it's just like, and I feel like this is a great change for me. I feel like I wake up every day knowing I'm like, yeah, I feel good.
And let's keep it a bag. Let's keep it a bag too. Like there's a, and this is not a blanket statement, but I feel like it's relatively accurate. There's a different level of confidence that it requires.
You gotta
be a ball dude.
you gotta love yourself for sure.
Like you gotta be very really comfortable in your skin to be a ball dude out here. Right?
Definitely.
So I think almost for many of us, I get the struggle of like definitely doing it, but once you get there, you get to understand and like appreciate who you really are because you standing on. You ain't got a hairline to stand on no more. Many guys will stand on the waves. They'll stand on the hairline. That's like their baseline, like who I am.
Crispy,
right. And that gives you like almost a buffer. Right. Exactly. Shorty to see you. You don't got to be no. It don't got to be no personality or nothing first. They'll just look at your cut and be like, okay, I want him, whatever. Yeah.
He's clean.
But now you don't got nothing to stand on except your drip, how you approach your energy, and all that, right? So it takes a different kind of person to be able to stand on that.
Yeah, facts.
So that's also something about too, like
you got to be in tune with yourself.
Yeah, you got to be 100%, and that's something I think that like a lot of my ball homies that when I get them on a podcast, they can talk that talk, they can be confident about it because they've been through that.
Been through it, yeah.
So for sure,
facts. I would say, what was I gonna say? I just got my ears. What was it, like 2 years ago? So my little brother, it was his birthday. We went to Miami. This is his first time going to Miami, and so I was like, let me just chaperone and take you out here, make sure you have a good time.
Listen to bro.
Make sure you have a good time, So we did the whole KOD and all that. Just make sure he had a good time.
No doubt.
So one of the shorties, that was on the trip, like I think she was driving. I think we had like a tour or whatever. So she was whipping, and then I think they wanted to get tattoos or something. So I don't got no tats, but I was just like, I think my brother was like, yeah, I always wanted to get my ears pierced. I was like, so then they started hyping him up, like, you should do it. I was like, bro, if you do it, I'll do it. But I ain't want to do that shit for real. I really didn't. I was like, bro, I'm cool. Like, I'm just doing it because you said you were gonna do it. So I thought he was gonna chicken out, but he really went through with it. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta do this shit too. So, but I mean, now that I got it too, even the hoop earrings, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just get little accessories that kind of, you know.
I love the earrings.
Yeah, exactly.
Earrings
Facts.
Drip,
I never thought I would love them, but yo, bro, I rock with them.
Earrings is a whole different drip. I get shorties all the time.
Yeah,
I love
like, you know,
like whatever. Like
that's the one thing. Like, ladies, if your man is bald and you got his ears pierced, definitely like earrings is a great
drip
gift.
them out.
It's a great gift.
Drip them out one time.
It accentuates the baldness.
Yeah, I mean, because Jordan used to do it with the hoop earrings, right?
Exactly.
Jordan was, you know what I'm saying? So like, like earrings is a big thing. I love. I don't know. For me though, it's always hard to find new ones. Like I feel like men's earrings aren't necessarily like a big thing to find.
Thing.
Yeah, it's tough to find.
It's tough to find the right ones.
Yeah,
exactly.
no doubt. But shout out to that call out. Cause
Nah.
And people know me for my earrings. Like,
I was gonna say
you stay with a dangle. Can you get a new dangle? For sure. That's my wave. You know what I'm saying?
That is fact. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, and you got to make it your own. You know what I'm saying? So for sure. Hey man. You mentioned earlier, like, you know what I'm saying, you're like, there's a couple guys that need to come home. We threw KD out there. We know this. The streets know this. I need to give me the top 3 guys right now that got to come home. If you could go see them right now, I'm like, yo, you got to come home.
I would say, KD's up there. KD, I love KD, man. I love your game. Kevin Durant. That shit is despicable, man. Dude. It's like, yo, you can't be at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? You putting your head down, and we looking at all this Narnia going on in the middle, man. It's getting out of hand, man. It's getting way out of hand, bro. And it's like, and I love KD too, bro. But at the same time, it's like, at least LeBron, like, he's on the list too. But at least LeBron tried. Like, you see the effort. With KD, it's like, yo, bro, there's no effort here. There's the lineup. There's no lineup. There's no edge up. There's no nothing. It's just like no brush. No, just you know what I'm saying? Receding hairline and hair. That's it. That's all we see. So it's just it. And you too nice. You too nice to just. It's like if you was a bench player or somebody else, I really wouldn't care. I would just be like, yo, this man just trying to earn his money, make his living. But you Kevin Durant, bro. Just like, bro, you averaging 30 a game with a bad lineup, bad hair. It's just like it don't. The
lineup could take it to 40. Like
exactly. It just don't make sense. But he funny though, cause like Christmas Day like this, he'll have a fresh cut. But then it's like he'll have a first cut Christmas Day, but then March 1st, that shit looking like damn who knows what and why, you know? So KD, I don't know, but everybody know that though for years. It's like, you know, I didn't see the meme where somebody trying to brush his hair on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with Kevin Durant. And I know people, it's like, I don't know if anybody's scared to ask him, but I just want to know, like, I'm
sure they asked him on Twitter. Man.
But I would say KD. Okay. The one people don't really talk about much is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods got to come home, too. Tiger Woods look a little, when he be doing the interviews, when he take his hat off, and he be, like, you see, lately he been having his hat on. When you take them interviews, take the hat off, I be like, yo, Tiger, what's going on?
It's weird when like billionaires be struggling with it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'm not even a millionaire. I could like, so why you can't come home? It's a little bit, but you know, to each his own.
I would say that. And then,
all right, so KD, Tiger, you got one more.
Yeah, I mean, Braun for sure, but really, I know bro's locked up right now, but when Tory Lanez, what's her name? Yeah, I don't know because I don't even know what it's looking like right now because you don't even got the treatment to do. So hopefully he just came home by this point. I hope he did because. I don't know what was going on with that. He should have just, because he kept it, he had a baldy and then tried to regrow. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, yo, sometimes when you fight nature, you fight the universe, it bites back, you know? And I bet you, I'm not saying that had anything to do with his situation, but low key, maybe if he was bald, maybe if he came home and he just kept it bald, you know what I'm saying? My nigga would still be here. Maybe he got that hair, was feeling himself a little bit. I don't know. That's just my conspiracy. That's all. We ain't gonna get into all that, bro. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? I like bald Tory. I would say that. But I don't know. He started doing all this, and then next thing you know, you in jail. I don't know. That's just me.
Hey, that's all he's saying. Like, fellas, you hold on to that. You fighting it too long. It can go very bad.
Bad for you. It can go very bad. It can go very bad for you. It can go very bad for you. So
oh, man.
I would say he on the list, too. But obviously, Braun. But I ain't gonna lie, though. Braun that's what I'm saying. Like, he putting in the effort at least. Yeah. It's like, yo, at least I know. You know, because back in them Heat days, it was looking a little crazy. He knew it was looking crazy. He was like, all right, like, let me get the best team available.
Yeah.
Because Braun, I ain't going to lie, his hairline's still looking crisp. But I ain't going to lie, he's still balding in the back. Mm-hmm. He still got the bald in the back. I still see that on the free throw line too, Braun. But at the same time, he got a nice edge up.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And his hairline be looking clean. I will say Brian hairline be looking clean. So I think that's why he stopped wearing the headband. I really think the headband has something to do with it too. I don't know.
So he gave us KD, Tiger, Tory Lanez, and Brian. That's a bonus.
Four,
That's a bonus.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Dog, before we wrap this up, man, we gotta do one thing, man. From here on out, I'm doing a draft. On the podcast, I used to ask people who are your top 5 ball homies, dead or alive. Who the top 5 guys that made it cool to be bald, in your opinion, all right?
Oh, okay.
So now I'm gonna switch it up though. We're gonna switch it up on this time. This time we're gonna do a draft. We both get 5 players.
Okay.
5 players, and we talking about, and it's not a basketball game and a football game. It's like you trying to get the 5. You think you can, if you slide to the club with, y'all gonna shut the situation down, like y'all gonna juice up, like top 5 all time dead or alive ball dudes.
Okay,
who you would bring with you? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no, for sure.
So I'm gonna let you get first pick.
Oh, for sure.
So you're gonna get one. It's like a draft style.
Yeah,
type, you know what I'm saying? You get one, I get one. Gonna fill up the squad.
I gotta think about this one. Hold on,
I'll take first pick.
No. I know. I got first pick. I'm good with first pick.
Yeah, for sure. You need how much time you need before we get going?
Shoot. Let me think. Hold on.
Think about it, man. I don't got my whole team ready, but I got some people floating in my head.
I'm trying to think right now.
I think it's slide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good lane.
Should I start?
No, I'm good. I'm ready. Actually, I'm actually ready.
All right, so we're gonna start the ball draft now. We each get 5 people. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let y'all vote later in the comments who won this round.
Okay.
All right, so you get first pick. Who you got in the first round of the draft? Who you taking?
Sure, I'll probably take Pac.
Oh!
I'll probably take Pac.
Okay.
I'll probably take Pac.
Okay.
Pac is a real one.
Okay,
He always had the ball. The only time you seen him without the ball, he was probably Juice. That was it.
I was gonna take Pac.
Yeah, Pac is a big one.
That's an amazing pick. Okay. You go Pac. I'm gonna go to Rock. I'm gonna go to Dwayne or Rock Johnson.
Okay,
that's a good
one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, if you go there, then I gotta go Jordan.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 2 big dogs off the board.
Gotta go Jordan.
Okay.
Gotta go Jordan.
I think I'm gonna go to Snowman himself. I'm gonna go Jeezy.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna go Jeezy. I'm gonna go to Snowman himself. I wasn't even
thinking about that one.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go Jeezy.
Yeah, Jeezy's
damn. I'm gonna go Jeezy.
Damn, that's a good pick right there. That's a good pick. So I got Jordan and
Pac.
Jordan and Pac, and then you got Jeezy. Okay. Damn. Let me think, man. I think you said him earlier, but let me really think. Let me think real quick. But Dame Dash is that's
okay.
Yeah, I'll probably go Dame Dash.
You go Dame?
Yeah, bro. Dame Dash was that big pimping video. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I'll go Dame Dash.
Okay, you got Dame.
Yeah. He had hella confidence, bro. He was very confident, bro. Very confident.
Okay. Who do I want next?
It's a good one.
It's tough. It's not easy, right?
It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Shaquille O'Neal. I'm gonna take Shaq.
That's tough.
I'm gonna take Shaq with me. Shaq can DJ. Shaq can talk on the sports show. He's 7'10", so we big people we gonna shut it down. So we walk in the building.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Big Diesel. I'm gonna take Big Diesel.
Okay. So is it like? So we going to the club with these people. We about to like what we doing? We going out with them.
When you step on the scene, who you feel like?
So like because my next pick is like the point is to like for us to like mingle around.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So no homo pause, but I probably will say Morris Chestnut.
Okay, Morris Chestnut. That's a very good pick.
Yeah, Morris Chestnut. Okay. Definitely going back something.
Yeah, they're gonna bring something back to the section.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got one in my head. I don't know if I want to. Okay, I got 2 in my head. You know what? You went Morris Chestnut. I'm gonna match you on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Boris Kojo.
Okay.
Boris Kojo. Yeah, that's a good Boris Kojo.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wait, before you, because you on 5, I think.
Yeah,
so let's walk through who you had.
Yeah.
You started with Pac. You took Jordan.
And then Dame
Dash. Morris Chestnut. So this your 5th right here.
That's my 5th. Damn, I have to think about this one.
Yeah, it's your 5th.
It's
your 5th.
I'm trying to think, man. Shoot. Baldies.
I think I got one in my. I think I got one.
Baldies. I might go. Yeah, he been ball for a minute. Tyrese. I want to go Tyrese.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyrese.
Yeah.
Tyrese is a G right there. That's a G right there. I might go Tyrese.
I think I'm gonna switch it up just cause like I'm gonna keep some diversity on my squad.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna switch it up,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'm gonna go Jason Statham.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Jason Statham, I feel like he be in the movies,
Yeah.
the tough guy role, action packed and shit. I feel like Shorty's like that energy.
Yeah,
I think he also might be British. I don't know what exactly he is.
Nah,
he might have that accent too.
That's a good
so that's
one.
like
Yeah,
that's gonna be a different kind of energy to the section.
That's gonna be a vibe.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's gonna be a vibe.
So that's my. So I'm gonna go back review my squad.
Mm-hmm.
I think I started with The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah, you did start with The Rock. Yeah.
Then I think I went Shaq.
Shaq, right?
Damn. Boris Kojo.
And then we missing one. I forgot who you said. You said one before Shaq. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, the snowman himself. I went Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Then I wrapped up with Jason Statham.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not a bad. That's a good lineup, bro.
Yeah, we'll let the people decide.
Yeah, that's a good lineup. That's a good lineup. Yeah, that's a good lineup.
No doubt. Hey, man, before we wrap it up, dog, you came up here, you talked that talk with me. I appreciate you. Know it's love, man. What's the final words you got to say to the people? Imagine, again, it's probably some homies watching this that ain't come home yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably some shorties watching this who love ball, man.
Yeah.
Talk that talk. Give me your final spill, my dog.
Yeah, man. Just at the end of the day, man, I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, man, they still gonna love you on the other side. And everybody gotta go through their own journey, man. But don't fight it too long, man. Don't fight it too long. Like I said, if your joint was up here, your hair is thinning on the sides, you're getting apart without even asking for it, You got your little Narnia going on in the back. It's gonna be okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we look in the mirror like, damn, what's the next step? Like, do I go Rogaine it out? And it's crazy because commercials be coming on back to back to back to back to back. Like, yo, if you have hair loss, here go Rogaine, here go Just for Men, here go this. They just be throwing it in your face. You'd be like it's only when you balding that you really see like. I'd be like, yo, why are these commercials on so often? Like, you start to notice, like, all these hair loss commercials. So it was just like, yo, but trust me, fight the urge, man. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Just be confident in yourself, man. Just be confident in yourself. I think that's the biggest thing for bald man. They all have some type of self-confidence because it's not easy to just say, I'm going to just shave all my hair off. It's not the easiest thing in the world. But, I definitely want to say it's going to get better on the other side. And they still going to love you. That's really it, man. And we two prime examples right here that we still striving, man, and we still got motion too. So
know that.
Yeah, so we all good, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for real for having me, man. It's good, man. This is a good holiday season,
Yo, man, another great episode of the Come Home podcast. I finally got my dog Chino up here to talk talk. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know where to find us on Instagram, TikTok, all that. Come Home Co. They want to find you on IG.
Yeah, Chino.Scott, on IG, just holla at me.
Love. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it. As I say at the end of every single episode, y'all stay bald, and I see y'all soon. One love.